Welcome to the Be Encouraged Show with Frank and Lisa. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Yes, she is.
Today we're diving into real life stories with Bobbi Wilcox, founder of Heart and Soul Publishing, and the movement behind the power of inner sparkle. And Andrea Cashdollar. Yes, that is her real name. Cashdollar, a Colorado entrepreneur and realtor helping people find their place and purpose.
Now, as you're going to hear today about Bobbi and her book, and she was a woman who felt invisible herself and found her voice through publishing. And Andrea had a tough career setback, which opened the door for a new passion in her life. I'm so excited because Spark becomes a transformation.
Yes, it does. And together, they're reminding us that your story and your inner sparkle still matter. So let's get encouraged.
Is this all my life is about? All of a sudden, I heard my soul say, "What's your dream?"
Set aside some time, go somewhere outside of the norm, and give yourself that opportunity to really go deep.
Our whole lives, we've been told, you made a mistake. That was wrong. You should have done it this way. You could have done it that way. You're wrong. You're bad. We're not good enough.
Life is short. I mean, that's the bottom line. Like, this is our life. This is not a dress rehearsal.
Yes.
It's time to stop being afraid.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Be Encouraged Show, Colorado's voice for growth and good. I'm Frank.
I'm Lisa.
And we're so glad to have you here. This show is sponsored by The Hive. The Hive connects visionaries with the service providers who can bring their ideas to life. Whether you're building a business, launching a movement, or chasing a big dream, The Hive is here to help you find the right connections.
So today we're joined by two inspiring women who are helping others rediscover their voice and embrace their purpose.
Indeed. You know, ladies, first of all, Bobbi Wilcox is here. She recognized me, so I'm so honored that you would remember me, young lady. Some people want to forget me very quickly. So we had a great time meeting at a chamber. And Andrea Cashdollar, is that really your name?
It is.
She gets that all the time.
People say, did you make that up? Or did you brand yourself?
I thought it was a branding thing. I remember when I first saw it. That's really your name.
It's really my name. I have to make light of it, and we just talk about dollar bills.
I love it.
I married that name.
Did you marry the name?
Nice.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What was your first, when you first told you that name, well, do you remember your first reaction to it?
Yeah, I thought he was pulling my leg. Sure. No kidding. I really did.
Yeah. And now you carry it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Bobbi, you are our host today, I do believe, here on this show, and we're so thankful. What's the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome in the journey that you're on right now?
The biggest challenge is mindset. Yeah, we were talking a little bit about that today, and you know, we all have dreams, and sometimes life gets us down, right? And we forget, or we get busy with life, you know, being parents, you know, raising children, work, careers, you know, family, whatever, right? And then we kind of push that to the side, and then something comes along and sparks something inside us that reminds us, you know, of our dreams and what we want to do. And
what was the spark for you?
The spark for me was, all right, I have to share this part. It's so cool. So a year ago, I had a fulfilling life. I was happy and worked in real estate, and we go. Oh, that's your phone, isn't it?
Whose
You want to
phone
answer
is
that
it?
call, Andrea?
Yeah, it's a Cashdollar time.
I put my phone on vibrate.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part is this is brand new and I don't even know how to turn it off.
It should be silent right there.
Well, it should be.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
No problem.
So, I was in real estate before that. I did counseling and coaching with step couples and helping them with communication skills and whole step family dynamic. And I decided to pivot and do real estate. And Andrea and I did real estate together. And I was just it was a year ago, I was in the shower and I'm like, is this all my life is about? Like, I had that moment, like, I was happy, I had a good marriage, I have a family, but something felt like I was missing, like I was missing, like, purpose, meaning. And then all of a sudden I heard my soul say, what's your dream? And I went, oh my gosh, I forgot what my dream was. Like, I had to think about what was my dream. And then I remembered a time when I wrote my first book, that I wanted to be a New York Times bestseller. And I'm like, am I supposed to write a book again? And that was the day that something inside me sparked, like started asking myself questions.
Nice.
And that's what I meant about the mind shift, is, is having those conversations with yourself, like, what is my purpose? What does make me happy? What have I done? What am I not doing that I've always wanted to do? Mm-hmm. And then asking for next steps and asking for guidance. And, it's a process, but continuing that path and exploring. And then things came, doors open, things came together, and I knew exactly what my calling was.
So that's a perfect segue to my question for you, actually. So what led you to start Heart and Soul Publishing, and how did you discover the need to amplify voices of women over 40?
Yeah, so being a woman over 40 myself, I, felt unheard, unseen, not seen. I felt like there was a season in my life where, did the mom thing, now I'm a grandma. Mm-hmm. And, I just kind of felt like, okay, well, what's next, right? And I felt like if I'm that way, I have lots of wonderful, beautiful friends. And I know that, we all kind of felt that same way. And so I had a mentor, and she inspired me with the idea, concept of the compilation book for women. And one thing led to another. And then in that process, I discovered, what? I can do this. I have experience. I'm going to start my own publishing company.
Yes.
And so I did. I'm like, my publishing company is going to publish the book.
So great.
So,
How incredible is that? Yeah. Andrea,
Yes,
we're
sir.
so glad to have you here.
Thanks,
yeah. You've worn so many hats in life: educator, entrepreneur, realtor. What brought you to real estate, and what keeps you passionate about serving clients?
Well, I've always thought of myself as, I didn't start out thinking of myself this way, but over the years I've decided I'm a little bit of a serial entrepreneur. I have 5 children. I have 6
Me
grandkids.
too.
Woohoo! Woo! You have 5 kids?
Yeah.
Do you have grandkids?
13.
oh my
well,
goodness.
I'm not that far yet. We have
I
6
win.
with 1 on the way. And over the years, I've just done so many things. I learned early on in my life, early adulthood after college, I wasn't designed to be, I'm not a very good employee. I'm pretty much unemployable because I didn't know it, but I'm such an entrepreneur. I've got too many ideas for things, right? So I forgot your question, actually.
Yeah, well, you've been all these things.
I've been all these things.
Yeah, but now you're in real estate.
Now I'm in real estate,
Yeah, and what keeps you passionate about serving people?
Service. Serving. That's what makes me passionate, is that it's an industry that is, our world needs it, right? It's a need we all have, is for shelter. And the transactional side of making that happen, right? You need someone who knows how to help you well. It's an industry that's not terribly difficult to get into.
Yeah.
But it's
5,700 of you.
difficult, but it's difficult to do it well and to do it
Yes.
for many years to come. I had some fantastic mentorship early on. And, I take a lot of pride personally in just serving my clients to the best ability that I have.
I love that because in the AI world now, I would say that service piece cannot be replaced.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
that is the human component.
It's the human component.
And people need that and crave that even more nowadays.
100%. Connection.
Yeah.
I was just going
need
to say connection.
The connection.
It's the
Yes.
human piece. There was I was at a conference a couple years ago, right? Kind of, it wasn't the beginning, but it felt like the beginning of the wave of like ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
And there was all this sort of worry, like, is it going to put us out of business?
Yeah.
I remember that.
And the reality is, no, it's not going to put us out of business, but those agents who don't embrace it might put them out of business.
Yes, exactly.
It's just so useful.
Yeah.
AI
It is.
has changed the way we do life.
And it's like
business.
anything that
and business.
humans put their hands on, people are going to jack it up. You're going to have some bad,
100%.
That's just, it's just humanity.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
really is. I just want to follow up, Lisa, if I could, with her about that, because there's something about you. And I can see this intuitively that is deeper when it comes to service. It's not what you do; it's who you are.
Yeah.
It's who you are.
Right?
Yeah.
And that resonates really
does.
with you. Where did that arrive?
It's a mentor in my life always says, become the one your results require. It's kind of a deep thing to think through, but become the one your results require. And the through line of my life, I feel like, has been, there's a number of them, but doing things with excellence is really important to me. It's like a core value. It's more than a core value. It's like who you are.
That's who you are.
So
It's who
tell
you
us
are.
about your inner sparkle movement. What was that?
Yeah. Well, so I'm one of the authors of the book, The Power of Inner Sparkle, that Bobbi published and is also one of the authors of. So I'm just one of the 12.
Yes.
And what sparked my inner sparkle?
Yeah.
I think a lot of us have had a lot of life, right? Some people will say life happens to you. We say it happens for you, right?
Yeah.
And we all have our own stuff, right? Our own story. And it was an opportunity that I didn't know I ever wanted. One of my oldest son told me a couple years ago, Mom, you should write a book. And I was like, heck no. I'm not interested in that. I wasn't at all interested in that. But it came to me, and I had the opportunity to write a chapter, which really became one kind of story of my life that I was able to share. And, some life stuff is hard and vulnerable.
Yeah.
And it gave, and the beauty that I think of what Bobbi's done with this book, though, is so there's 12 of us with 12 different stories. They're all completely different, and they're all very much the same at the same time. There's a thread that runs through. But I just lost track of what I was going to say.
Your sparkle
Your
moment.
Oh, your sparkle moment. Just the ability to actually work with someone to sort of pull that story out of you.
Yes, because that could be painful.
It can be painful, and it was painful. And it was also freeing
Yes.
and beautiful
Yes.
to have it out there,
Yeah.
right?
Can't wait
So-
to read it. I wish we had time to go into it, but
No,
I
you're
want to
good.
keep you on your toes, right, as you're waiting for this book and go get a copy so that you can read that story behind it.
And we forgot to bring it with us.
But it's available
It is.
Yes, it
on
is.
Amazon.
on Amazon.
No, Bobbi, you've built a career helping people find their place in Colorado. What was a tough season you had to push through personally? Talk about stories, and how did you stay encouraged in the midst of that?
So, my story is about self-love. And when I went to write it, I realized that there's a sacred part of myself that I honored in that journey of self-love. And I recognized that self-love isn't a destination, it's a journey. I think until we pass on from this earth time, right? And so I just kind of did some reflecting of what that self-love journey was and the different aspects of that self-love journey. Not only taking care of myself, but really loving and taking care of myself inside, outside, emotionally, my worthiness. And I feel that that is a big piece that's missing today. And I feel that's one of the strong pieces, the message that I have in what I do for other people too, is that self-love piece. That sometimes it's okay to put ourselves first.
Yeah.
So publishing can be lonely sometimes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So until you do the work and the story comes alive, how have you seen women's lives change over their stories that they've shared now on paper in this awesome book?
So it was a beautiful experience to be able to work with each individual author and to see where they were at a time or season in their life and where they are today. And having gone through all those pieces, what helped them to be stronger? What pushed them through the trials, the tribulations, the discouragement, and where are they at today, and how are they stronger, and who they are today because of having gone through that. And
Resilience.
Yes, resilience.
Yes.
Yeah, we have this, and you're doing a great job staying on script, but I'm going off. All right? I appreciate our producers creating script for us and these type things, but when these questions come into my mind and my heart, I think sometimes I have to go off script because, you said creating self-love. There's a deeper component of that. Why did you have a need to do that, young lady? What is the vulnerable piece behind having to create self-love for yourself?
Well, I don't necessarily know that it's creating self-love. It's nurturing and cultivating self-love.
In yourself.
At least for myself, right? For me and myself. And for me, it was, I've always served everybody else. I've been a nurturer, my family, wife, mother, friends, family. And I just realized that I needed to fill my own cup.
Yes.
And no one's going to do it for me.
Nope.
I have to do it myself. And I just realized that if I want to give, because I love to give and help and love people and serve. And I have to be able to do that to myself first in order to be able to serve and love others. So it's important to keep filling that cup. Self-love, self-care, putting myself first in times and things. Yeah.
It
like
took me 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
then I
putting-
finally did. Yeah.
It's like putting the oxygen mask on yourself first.
Exactly.
Yeah. Andrea, you've lived in Colorado for nearly 40 years. I've lived here
You're trying to age
42
me
years.
here.
I did not write this, young lady. So I did. I've been here for 42 in a row. Yeah.
In a row.
In a row.
Me too.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. How has community shaped your career and the way that you serve clients today? What do you think of this community?
Community.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I moved to Colorado 40 years ago. I was in high school. My gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, is there really any better place to be?
No.
Right?
I
There's
love it here.
all these options, right? We all have all these options where we want to live, but Colorado keeps growing.
Yes.
It's definitely changed. I've been here 12 years and it's already changed a lot in 12 years.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
Has that affected the way you're serving your clients?
Well, I mean, certainly it has.
Yeah.
One of the things that I enjoy doing it depends on if it's already local people. Sometimes you're just working with local people who are just selling and buying down the road or whatever. But a lot of what I do is people that are moving here from out of state. So there's lots of those conversations. They're coming from Texas. Not always.
Or California.
Or New Orleans.
New
Or
Orleans.
Alabama. We've got a lot of people moving here. And they have a very strong idea of what they think it's going to look like to live here. And one of the things that I do is it's called a community tour. So I've figured out over the years, like you can find, yes, you can go through the filtering system and figure out, how many bedrooms, how many baths, all the things, and there's beautiful homes all over Colorado.
Yeah.
But a community tour is different because, for example, I'm working with some clients right now. They're coming from New Orleans, right? I don't know how to say that right.
You did it well.
Sounds great.
Nice.
I mean, it's easy for them to come and fall in love with a home. But I'm like, are we even in the right community yet?
Yes.
Let's back the bus up a minute. I say that, honestly. Let's back it up and let's talk about what kind of a community you really want.
Yeah.
So I work in El Paso County, I work in Teller County, and they're looking right now in Teller County. So it's like, we can look in Woodland Park. We've kind of narrowed in now. They've fallen in love with Green Mountain Falls.
Oh, yeah.
That little
enclave, yeah.
And that's got a vibe to it.
It has its own
It does.
complete, total different vibe.
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't even know it existed,
Yeah.
And I said, come on, we're doing our homework first.
Yes.
Yep.
Then we'll find the right home.
Yep.
Oh, I
So
love that.
that's just an
That's
example.
great.
Okay, so Andrea, for a woman listening who feels completely disconnected or unseen or not listened to, what is the first step to rediscovering her inner sparkle?
Gosh, great question. First step, I think you have to set aside some time by yourself. Go somewhere outside of the norm, outside of your day-to-day, whether that's if you can rent an Airbnb for a day or a weekend, or if you can go to Green Mountain Falls and see the lake,
Yeah.
or you can go somewhere really beautiful and fun like an ocean. I mean, that gives you bigger views, right? It lets your mind expand bigger. But I think first you have to sit with yourself, whatever that environment looks like. Sit with yourself first, and give yourself that opportunity to really go deep and take as much time as you need.
Are you part of this book because you're her friend? Or are you part of this book because
That's
this
a good
book
question.
found you?
Oh.
Because what?
This book found
The
you.
book found me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
You think that?
I was just
100%.
watching a movie the other night, and the title of it was about the book. Sometimes in life, books find you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like that's what this is.
We are friends, but I was not her first author. In fact, I was pretty far down the road
10. You were number 10.
before we came to an agreement that
Yeah.
this was a good thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bobbi, oh my, Heart and Soul Publishing, and I just love that title, that name, that's really good. What advice would you give someone afraid to take a leap, whether it's buying a home or starting a business or stepping into a new chapter in their lives? What would you say to that lady?
I would say go for it. What the heck is stopping you, right?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only on this planet on Earth for whatever time we have, right? And so why not make the most of it? I feel that we are all put on this planet for a purpose, for a reason. And so what is that for you? And let that shine, let that go for it,
As a coach, I find that most people don't know. They have a very difficult time finding what that reason for being is because it's hard work.
It is hard work.
It's hard work. You can't look forward very well if you're not willing to look back. Right?
But you can't spend all your time looking in the rear view mirror
No.
either.
That's why the
Learn
windshield is
from the
bigger,
past and then keep
right?
moving forward.
But it
Right.
will help
Take a
guide that
Yeah.
forward look and why you do the things you do, why the things that are important to you are important to you when you're able to look back. You know, working with this young lady right here over the last 3 years, we've been working together in this platform, but I've known her. She's been my friend for 10 years, right? And I've seen that gradual moving and who she's becoming, and it's so exciting, isn't it?
That's what inspires me about you two ladies, that the takeaways that I've heard already is that you've done the inner work that a lot of people are terrified to do.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you wrote about it.
Yeah.
And you're sharing it with the world, and there's power in that because you're going to inspire hope and you're going to encourage these people. And they need that.
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to add to that. It feels like our whole lives we've been told, at least from my experience, is that, you know, you made a mistake. That was wrong. You should have done it this way. You could have done it that way. You're wrong. You're bad. We're not good enough. This, that. And this is about throwing all that out the window and using all of our life experience for experience. Like, and I tell couples, you know, when I used to do couple coaching, you know, a lot of them divorce, right? And then remarry. What did you learn from your last relationship? Not what did they do wrong or do to you, but what did you learn about yourself? How did you grow? What are you taking away from that relationship that can help move you forward into a new loving partnership, right? Relationship.
So
and
good.
it's in anything in our lives. What did you learn from that past, right? Now take it with you and let it pivot you and move you forward, right?
Yeah, what qualified you to do step parenting stuff?
Because I'm a blended family. I divorced in 2000, and one of my biggest learnings from that was how can I have a healthy, loving, fulfilling relationship. And so that's what I went forward. I did self-help. I went to spiritual USM, spiritual psychology, learned all about me, myself, transforming, and then applied it in my relationships. And then I'm like, I'm going to help other couples what I did. And then you have the whole step kids, you know, we have an ours, you know, you have a theirs, and how do we raise them and how do we do this? She's
So much.
also a blended family.
Lisa said,
Most
I'm feeling
everybody,
it.
you're a step family, right? Everybody.
My
How do you
son's
how do you be
stepson,
a stepmom and love your kids and how what are the dynamics? What can I do? What I'm not supposed to do?
Yes.
And so like I just dove into it because I wanted to help people. So
I love that.
because I'd been through a lot of it myself.
Yeah.
And you're a natural nurturer.
I think most women are natural nurturers.
So I'm
It's one
not
of our
taking
gifts.
any credit, Lisa. So take it back.
I know.
You guys have your own strength, but I believe we all have that nurturing and masculine pieces inside of us.
Yeah.
And it's about allowing those pieces to evolve and grow them.
And grow in a healthy way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do that in for
What's
free.
your favorite takeaway from today's show, Frank?
Oh my! I was my favorite takeaway. I don't know if there's a favorite takeaway, but I think a takeaway is hearing Andrea. I mean, I want. Be honest with you, Andrea. I want to hear the rest of the story.
You have to read per chapter.
Yeah, it makes you want to just go out to coffee with you, really.
Yeah.
Right, and let's throw down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do some story swapping. Right? Because there is some dynamic stuff that's happened on the other side of Andrea. So, my takeaway, you're a long-time resident here as I am in Colorado.
Yeah.
And Bobbi, my takeaway for you is that you are trying to create space for humanity. What an incredible thing to do, right?
Yeah.
It's a movement.
It is
Yeah.
a movement.
It's really
talking about
creating
that
a
this
movement.
morning. Yes.
This book has excited, I think what started as one thing has now become something bigger than any of us ever expected.
Yeah.
Lots of awards already in the short, less than 2 months this book has been published, and women are saying it
Reviews are
resonates.
5 stars
Yeah.
and all about,
It's resonating and they're asking for more.
more.
And we're
Love it.
going to
Here we
provide
go.
that.
We're gonna do it.
Well,
huh?
talk about that, Bobbi, a little bit about your company and your vision.
So my company, Heart and Soul Publishing, we work with fiction, nonfiction, and it's all about inspiring, uplifting, and encouraging stories, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. We're working with republishing books right now, compilation books, and then men who want to share their solo story, their own story. Like we have several authors in from the book who want to now go out and write their own stories. So we're working
So
with them on
inspiring.
that,
Look at
taking it to
you.
the next level.
Yeah, rocking it like
Yes.
you need. Yeah.
Andrea, how about you with your business? What would you like to share?
Yeah, well, so I'm actually creating kind of a separate type of a movement, but I'm excited about it. I've been touted the real estate rebel.
Oh.
And so it's really a way to help other agents, primarily women over 40, see that there's, I hate using the phrase, but I love it at the same time, that there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ways that we can do this business. It's not just the traditional way. It's not only transactional based. We are a whole people, and there's a holistic way to look at how we run in real estate.
Awesome.
Yep.
Watch this.
Awesome.
I'm staring at you. You know why? Because you got a nose ring going on here.
Got a little
Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh, Frank.
got a little rebel in me.
That's right. That's the
With a
rebel in
cause?
you. With a cause, yes.
She's the real estate rebel.
What can I say?
I love that.
I love
That's
it
great.
as well.
It's very subtle, but it's there, right?
Yeah, it's subtle, but it's there, and it's really cool. It's really
Thank you.
cool. I didn't get my ear pierced until my 40s.
There you go.
Ah,
Yeah, after divorce.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still in crisis.
What?
He's still in crisis. She said it. I was just repeating.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
The ring's still in.
Yeah, right? We're good.
Oh, still in? Okay,
Still
yeah. I'm still in crisis.
He matches
I'm
it with
married.
his
You're
suit.
always in crisis. Sorry, Michelle.
There's some truth to that, though.
There's some truth.
All
to
right.
well, it's, a whole
It's time
family
for our
trait.
famous question.
Okay.
So, since you are our hostess with the mostest, we are going to
Boy.
have you look at that camera
Okay.
and encourage the world, please.
Oh, my message would be, if you have a dream, the dream could be anything, big, small, little. Maybe it's just getting a bigger house. Maybe it's starting that family. Maybe it's pursuing a career that you've been putting off because you've been staying at home, being a mom and raising your children. Whatever that dream is, I encourage you to do it right now. Start. Take the next step. Move forward in it. Even if it's just looking at houses that maybe you want to move into. Maybe it's doing research to find out what kind of a career you want to do. Or maybe it's just, I need to spend a little bit of time with me and rediscover myself. I really encourage you, do it. Don't wait. We never know how much time we're going to have left on this planet. So do it.
Awesome.
Right on.
Thank you.
Like Nike. Just do
Andrea?
it.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Encourage
Say it
the
anyway.
world, darling. You gotta say
I
something.
gotta say it
This
too.
is your moment.
Oh my goodness. Life is short. I mean, that's the bottom line. Like, this is our life. This is not a dress rehearsal.
Yes.
It's time to stop being afraid.
Yes.
Stop being fearful. We
Same.
were afraid to be on this podcast, for heaven's sakes. It's like,
Yep.
feel the fear and do it anyway.
Do it
Because the
anyway.
worst thing in life is to have regrets.
Yes.
Right? So don't have them. Just freaking do the thing.
Freaking do the thing, people. I love it.
Yeah, for someone that didn't have
So
anything to
poignant.
say,
Yeah,
you were pretty
she
passionate.
sure did. Bam. Mic drop from Andrea.
Drawing it out of you.
Indeed.
Well, that's it for today's Be Encouraged show. Subscribe to us on YouTube and LinkedIn, and be sure to listen in on our shows at beencouraged.net.
We're sponsored by Brandon Kirk from Planet Duck.
Yes, he's the owner of Planet Duct, and he has the largest vacuums, strongest vacuums. And what is his slogan again, Frank?
Yeah, they're stronger than the vacuum of space. And Brandon and his family, with his 3 children, are just incredible. I know them personally. We've had a great opportunity to know them. He's a great family man. 25 years, been married to, what is his wife's name? Gaba?
And she is a beautiful artist, and yes, they have an amazing farm as well. But he loves the Colorado Springs. His give back throughout all local businesses in town is amazing, and we sure do appreciate him in town.
And one last thing, many of you didn't know this, but Brandon has mentored many small business people in this community.
Yes.
His give back to our community is exceptional. So they really are
Stronger than the vacuum of space.
Look up Planet Duck. Reminder, guys, we are Real Talk, Real Growth, Real Colorado. So what you need to do is stay encouraged.